Hello everyone, and in this video, we are going to again talk about the SSH configuration, but this time we are not going to access using the password of SSH, but how we are going to access it depends on the keys. So as I just told you that we have to perform everything on the client machine. So for that, in my case, my client machine will be the Windows machine that we have over here. So and on the Windows machine, first of all, I'll be typing a command that is ssh-keygen. Then I'll specify which type of key I want to generate. So I will mention RSA. So we are getting an error here. Let me see what this error is all about. Okay, so I have to specify the format over here. So the format in which I want to generate it, that format will come after -t. So I'll specify -t here for the type and then hit enter. So this is the command that you're going to use on the client machine. Now this client can be a Linux machine, this client can be a Windows machine, anything. So once we run this command, we can see that it's generating the RSA key pair. Key pair means it's generating two files for us. And now it's asking you to save these files on a specific location. And this location is the home directory of our default user, which in my case is 4p3x. Inside that, it's creating a folder called as .ssh. And inside that, it's creating my private file with the name as id_rsa. So if you want to save the file in this location, just hit enter. The second step is it's asking for a passphrase. Now, this particular key, if it is stolen by an attacker, then that attacker can also get the access of the machine. So if you want to make your security more stronger, then you can provide a password to this key. Now, this password can be different and it has to be different from the user's password. So make sure you provide a different password to this file so that we can access the user. So for that, what you are going to do is you can provide a password, but if you do not want to provide the password, you can just hit enter so that it can take no password for the key. In my case, I'll provide it a password, which is QWERTY, and hit enter. And again, I'll type the password and hit enter. So once everything is done, it has generated two files. First is id_rsa and the second one is id_rsa.pub. So this is the public key and this is the private key. Now the first step is done. The second step is to share this specific file to the server. Now how we are going to share it? So first of all, let's go to this folder called as .ssh. And if I type the dir command here, you will find all these files present here, out of which we have to share this file to the server. Now it's up to you how you want to share it. If you want to mail it, you can do it. If you want to use pen drives and share it, you can do it. In this situation, I'll be using a very popular tool that works with SSH configuration only. And the name of the tool is SCP, which is also known as Secure Copy. So I'll type SCP. I'll tell you the complete set of commands in the next video about SCP. But for now, I'm just using a command so that I can copy a file from my machine. And I'll provide the name of the file as id_rsa.pub. I want to copy this file to the target machine inside the Kali user's home folder. So for that, I'll provide the IP address of the Kali user followed by a colon. Then I will specify /home/kali/.ssh/ the file name will be authorized_keys. So this is how we are going to save the file on the target server. We are going to run this command, which is SCP for copying a file from our machine to the target server. So I have to specify the username @IP address. And after colon, I have to specify the location where I want to save the file. So I want to save the file inside the home directory of Kali user. There I should have this folder called as .ssh. And then this file will be renamed on the server as authorized_keys. So before running this command, let me go to my Kali machine and let me just go to this location, which is /home/Kali, and let me see if I have the .ssh folder over here or not. As we can see that we do not have .ssh folder over here. So let me switch to the Kali user and let's create a folder with the name as .ssh. So you know that how we can create a folder. We can create a folder with the command as mkdir, and then we can use the .ssh command as the folder name. Always remember one thing, all those files and directories which are starting with a dot, with a period symbol, they are hidden files and directories. They are the hidden files and directories. If I just type the ls command, you will not find hidden directories. In order to see hidden directories, you have to type ls-a. And as we type it, you can see you got some dot files and folders here, and out of which we have the .ssh file also present here. This SSH folder also present here. Now, let's hit enter, and this is going to ask you the password of Kali user for now. This is one time that it is asking you the password of Kali user, and now from the next time it will not ask. So let me provide the password. Now the file has been transferred successfully. You can go back to the machine and cd into this .ssh folder, hit ls, and you will find a file with the name as authorized_keys. Now the second step is also complete, where we have exchanged the keys. And finally, now we are going to just use the command so that we can log in with the help of this key. So the command that I will be using now in order to log in with this key is this one. So over here, I have to provide an option which is -i. -i means identity file. So identity file over here will be our private key, which is telling us about our own identity. And the relative public key of this particular key has been already stored on the server with the name as authorized_key. So as we hit enter, it's directly going to ask me the password of this key, which I set as QWERTY. And if I type the password correct, I will find myself logged in as the Kali user. And in this situation, I didn't provide the Kali password anywhere. You can see that I didn't provide the password of Kali user. I just provided the passphrase which I set for the ID_RSA file. So this is how we can log in to any machine using SSH protocol with the help of keys. And in this situation, we didn't require to create or to provide the password of the user directly. We just got the access using the SSH private and public keys. So I hope that the concept is clear to you.
If you want to join the live practical focus training on Kali Linux, then you can contact us on the number shown on the screen.